How microwave popcorn is made in factory, you've done it 100 times. You open the cabinet, grab that familiar flat paper bag, drop it in the microwave, hit 2 minutes 30 seconds, walk away. And within moments, that smell fills the kitchen. That warm, buttery, impossibly comforting smell. You pull it open, carefully, steam burns your fingers every time, and reach in. Perfect golden popcorn. Every time. Instant, effortless. But here's what nobody ever tells you about that bag. Inside that paper package, before it ever sees a microwave, is a tightly compressed brick of raw kernels, oil, and flavoring. Sitting in a bag engineered with a special susceptor, a metallic layer designed to absorb microwave energy and convert it into intense localized heat. The bag itself is a piece of precision engineering, and the flavoring coating those kernels? For decades, it contained a chemical so dangerous to the people who made it that factory workers developed a rare, irreversible, incurable lung disease called obliterative bronchiolitis, a disease that scarred their airways permanently. That sent some of them to transplant lists. That became so widely associated with one factory in Missouri that doctors still call it popcorn lung. The FDOC classified the flavoring chemical as generally recognized as safe to eat. They never said anything about breathing it. Today, I'm taking you inside the complete story. The science of why a kernel pops. The full factory process from cornfield to sealed bag. The chemical scandal that changed the entire industry, and what is actually in that bag sitting in your kitchen right now. Stay with me, because this story is a lot more than just a snack. The kernel, why it pops at all. Before we go inside the factory, let's start with something most people have never actually thought about. Why does popcorn pop? Not all corn pops. You cannot take sweet corn from your garden, dry it, and pop it. It won't work. Popcorn is a specific botanical variety, Z. Maiza-verta, the only type of corn with the precise combination of characteristics that makes popping possible. And there is a specific hybrid for microwave popcorn, different from the hybrid used for movie theater popcorn, different from the one used for caramel corn. Each application gets its own engineered variety. Inside every popcorn kernel, 3 components. A plant embryo at the center, a starchy endosperm, the white starchy material that becomes the fluffy popped corn, and a hard outer hull called the pericarp that is completely impermeable to moisture and steam, and critically, a tiny droplet of water trapped inside the endosperm. Approximately 14 to 15. 5% moisture content by weight. That droplet is everything. When heat is applied, that water converts to steam. Pressure builds inside the sealed hull. The temperature inside the kernel reaches approximately 180 degrees Celsius, well above the boiling point of water before anything happens. The pressure reaches 135 pounds per square inch, 9 times atmospheric pressure. Then, the hull fails. The kernel explodes outward. The starch gelatinizes and expands in milliseconds, turns inside out, becomes that light, airy, irregular white cloud we know as popped corn. The whole event takes less than 1/10 of a second. Kernels with too much moisture, dense and gummy when popped. Too little moisture, they won't pop at all. The unpopped kernels at the bottom of your bag? Those are kernels whose moisture had dried out before reaching the right temperature. The moisture level is so critical that popcorn corn is dried for 8 to 12 months before ever reaching a factory. From field to factory, popcorn growing is a specialized operation. The corn is planted in rows intersecting at 90-degree angles, allowing mechanical harvesting. Harvested